What's my take on how architecture should be taught here? Okay, first of all, I don't really think you can teach somebody architecture. I think that's something that's inside them already. All you can do is make a space for them that is creative and comfortable, wherein they can exercise knowledge that they already have. So you can make a creative space, you can create a certain kind of an ambience, and you can create a type of energy that allows the student to investigate parts of them that are already there, and that's what teaching architecture is. It's pointing out to something in a student that they may not be conscious of exists, but that is already there, an ability to be able to manipulate space, and showing them how to do it, showing them a few tricks about how to do it quickly, showing them some technique about how to get the best out of themselves, and making it as exciting, as enjoyable as possible. That's my view of it anyway. I think architecture is going through a not very good phase. I think there's a dumbing down. I think that architecture is becoming something that people do in a very facile way, without really thinking about it, because we've got computers, and because in some of the other areas of the arts, like in art itself, in fine art and in fashion, it's all about the image. And I think architecture is becoming very concerned with its own image and not with the architecture itself. I think students, young architects in general, are forgetting to make space. What they're trying to do is they're trying to make something that looks good on television or in a photograph, and I don't think that's a good idea. So I think that we need to look really hard at what it is we're asking students to do when they're studying architecture, and instead of just talking theory and talking politics and talking social theory, you have to look very, very hard at the nature of the spaces themselves, like what it is that they're creating. And we need to focus on that more. That's not happening in architecture at the moment, and I think that's a bad thing. I don't really know. I think a lot of the time is you just show up and you do your best, and you hope that you're on a good day most days, and you hope that the students understand. I guess you're always hoping that you can forge a connection. You're not going to be able to influence every student you ever deal with. You're not even going to be able to influence half the students you deal with. You can only influence a certain number. And that's because, the way human beings are made, I can only, you were made in such a way that we connect with a certain number of people, we don't connect with all people. And so what you do is you try and figure out, which people am I communicating effectively with, who am I inspiring to do decent work, and try to focus on them a little bit, and maybe if there's something that you're saying that's working for them, just keep saying it, and sort of keep an eye on them, don't let them out of your sight, and just keep them trained on their work, keep them interested in their work.